Hey, what's up? Right now we're going to do a Bitcoin analysis on the daily chart. We're going to do a drop-down analysis, meaning that we're going to start with the daily, and we're going to drop down to the 4 hour and then to the 1 hour to synchronize with the daily chart. Okay? Now, as usual, let's establish our current date and time. Tuesday, June 15, 2021. Time is now 8:03 a.m. Okay. Now, I left you on Sunday's update talking about these blue and orange boxes, okay, and how they establish our support and resistance based on volume. In other words, true supply and demand. And so if you're going to keep up, you need to check out the most recent post from June 13th. Yeah, get off that Similac, right? It's time to start chewing on some meat. Okay, let's get at it. As we discussed Sunday, that price wants to go up and test the upper resistance level here, but in order to get the party started, we need to get a daily close above this first resistance level here. And as you can see, we have not done that yet. We peaked above it yesterday, and we peaked above it so far today. But we need to see a daily close above this level to signal a continuation upward. Okay. Now, we know we want to get a close above this level because we want to get these daily buyers in this zone. We want to have them beneath us for support to push us up with their buying. Okay, and once we get a close above that level, that will trigger these buyers, right? But now, sometimes I say to myself, well, shoot, I don't want to wait. Maybe I'll go casino mode. And what I mean by that is lower time frame, higher risk, but higher profit. And because I can get in on the signal a little bit earlier. Okay. So how do I do that? If I want to go into what I call casino mode, right? And that's when we get into our drop down analysis. Either look for an entry on the 4 hour signal or an entry on the 1 hour signal. We could go lower than that, but I don't like to go any lower than the 1 hour. Why is that? Because the vast majority of intraday traders make their decisions based on the 1 hour chart. Okay, and so that will be the strongest probability indicator, the 1 hour. Now, markets are fractal. I'm looking for the same thing on the 4 or the 1 hour as I am on the daily. Now, with the 4 and the 1 hour, I want to see a signal above the daily zone. Okay, so if I drop down to the 4 hour, I want to see 4 hour demand beneath us, meaning I want to see a blue bar or blue box, and I want to see the 4 hour candle close above it. But we don't have that right now, right? In fact, what we do see here is now we can understand why price is turning down right here, because we do have 4 hour selling zone right here, right? So now that tells us, based on the 4 hour, okay, that if we get above this level, okay, that means we've got beyond the sellers. Now, once we get beyond the sellers, okay, then we don't have anything stopping us from continuing on up. So if we want to take a 4-hour signal, we would need to see the 4-hour candle close above this level of 41,597. Okay, 41,597. So there are two situations we're looking for as far as a buy signal when we're talking supply and demand. We want to either join forces with the buyers by closing above them, okay, or we want to outrun the sellers by getting and closing above them, okay. So what I'll do is I'll take the zone off the 4-hour sellers here and keep the line, okay, just to give us some more clarity now that we know why it's there. And we'll do the same with the daily zone, okay, and take the zone off. We know that's the daily zone, current daily zone, and this is the current 4-hour zone. And now we can see better the 4-hour zones in totality, and we can see that, okay, you see here we broke above the sellers, right? And you see how price is coming down and has so far bounced back up when it came back down, okay, and that's what we would expect if price closed above this upper level here. Same type of action, okay. But see, now we want to see that action above the daily zone, okay. So what we want to do is we want to see a box form above this daily zone here, right, and then see price close above that box. So right now our closest and most recent box is the 4-hour sellers here, right, and so we want to go with them instead of this one, because this one is above the daily zone, okay. So if we want to take a 4-hour buy entry, we want to wait either for price to outrun or close above the sellers on the 4-hour candle, or for price to develop a new 4-hour box, okay, above the daily zone here, or daily box, and then get above it, either or. All right, now let's take a look at the 1 hour.